And ladies and gentlemen, with the start of the coin toss, let's welcome everybody to the first match of the Bacon Blood League Bowl. The crowd goes wild. This is the playoff match. There's the crowd. They're going wild. I will be your commentator for this evening. Nice little funny sound effects. Today, the first match will be Coach Big Goob, also known as Josh, with the Feelin' Froggy Wood Elf team, versus Coach Dirk Danger, also known as Bacon, with the team name I can't see yet because it's not his turn, but I believe it is the Desolation of Knob. Right
Who's
now,
Knob?
I don't know.
It's a reference. You wouldn't get it.
It's
Yeah,
a reference.
you clearly wouldn't get it. Oh, here we go. The kickoff.
Look at this little moron. You let him take the
Changing
ball.
weather blizzard. Any player attempting to move to an extra square going for it will slip and be knocked down on a roll of 1 to 2. And the snow reduces
That
visibility,
fucking sucks.
so you can only have quick or short passes. This is a big blow to Josh's Wood Elf team, as passing is something the Elves are very good at. On account of their high agility. And we can take a look at the names here.
Roto Nobbins.
Everyone in the league, minus
Crush this guy.
one of us, does great effort to name all of their people. Looks like Bow to Hop is smashing Frodo Nobbins. Good hit. I also forgot to mention that Coach Dirk Danger here is using the Ogre team, which consists of a large number of incredibly powerful ogres and just a bunch of Noblars, which are probably the worst unit in the game.
They are the incredibly powerful Noblars.
They're pretty good
My
at
mistake.
dodging.
You're so right. That's my mistake. They can dodge. They have dodge innately. They've got 3 agility, which isn't bad. Oh, we got a push here from the Treeman. Good push. Good push. Get them off the line of scrimmage. Anyway, back to the Nobblers. They have dodge, which means they can re-roll a dodge out of a tackle zone. They've got stunty, which means they can ignore multiple enemy tackle zones when they move to dodge. And they've got titchy, which means they add 1 to dodge rolls, which makes it very easy for them. But they've got 1 strength, so any bozo can kind of walk up and crush this thing. And only 5 armor. 5 armor is really bad.
All right.
Who is Elrond?
That's Elrond's
What the hell?
cousin.
You got Celron, you got Delrond, you got Stinky Hands Jorko. Sorry, Sticky Hands.
Yeah, the Ron clan is a bunch of linemen.
And we go from
All
the
right.
back.
Let's see if he can make it happen.
Fruity.
Damn, what a
Sticky
run.
Hands.
Pulsa. He does have pass.
Attaboy!
Here we go.
Wow.
Oh, a perfect
Sticky Hands
pass.
Jorko, making a move.
Sticky Hands Jorko has got the ball. He does have catch, which makes some reroll failed catch rolls, which he didn't need. Looks like he rolled a 2. He needed a 2. And he also has sprint, which lets him go 3 squares when he goes for it instead of 2. But of course, the inclement weather will make going for it more risky. The question is Josh feeling froggy?
Yeah, I'm not about to leap.
Oh, okay.
I'm not about to leap this time.
He's not leaping. He's running out of time here. He's desperately moving some guys. And there we go. Just in the nick of time, he has moved all his people onto the Desolation of Knob.
We're going to have to review our options here.
While we're waiting here, I figure I should go over some of the details of the tournament here. What's important to note is that there will be a prize pool for the winners. First place gets $20. Second place gets $12. Third place gets $8. Fourth place gets $6. Fifth place gets $4. Sixth place wins nothing. Now,
That is
Pick
tough.
That is unfortunate.
L,
It looks
man.
like this Noblar was going for it, but due to the inclement weather and the 1 on the die, using his only team reroll,
That is
old
tough.
Bacon here has managed to succeed it. Anyway, back to the cup rules. Winners will get paid. However, 6th place will be subject to punishment in a personal nature. Probably won't be uploaded. But they will be publicly shamed by their peers until next season.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be anyone. Surely we'll tie for last place, and then we'll have to decide what that means. It might be a tiebreaker game.
Nah, well, yeah, I mean, there's definitely a way to tell who will be last.
We got Gandalf the Knob slipping between those elves. A good dodge. They are very dodgy.
Ooh,
my
tricky
God.
little bastard.
Ooh. There he goes, slipping through the cracks.
That's why they have 1 strength, because they're able to do shit like that.
So as you can see at the bottom here,
Gross.
Bilbo only needs a 2 or higher on the d6 in order to dodge, due to his bonuses. Oh, we got a swing
Not
over here.
Oliver's pants. No! Curses!
Ooh. It looks like Aloe Vera has been knocked out. There may be a
Brute.
chance for him to recover on each new kickoff, but as of right now, he's off the field.
You big brute.
Sounds like Coach Josh is unhappy with this development. Going so far as to insult the other coach.
Let's go down to our sideline reporter. Why me? Why me?
Why me? You're there on the
Let's
scene
look
right
at
now.
Josh.
It's so hard to see these fucking goblins over the goddamn skyscraper, man. But it's looking like they're dodging their stunties, really putting in work for them.
Ooh,
Here
a
we see
double
see
down.
a little turnover.
Ooh,
For that?
and
That's crazy.
Ogre of
I
Gondor
can
has
feel
been
the impact
stunned.
I can feel the impact from the stands. Now back to you, Jeffrey.
I don't remember who in the box is named Jeffrey, but thank you, Wymie, for that report. As you can see there, it looks like Ogre of Gondor just got a double down with Bark Basham, and unfortunately stunned himself. So he will be out for at least 1 more turn. And is back in the turn of Feelin' Froggy.
Can you
Oh.
imagine if he didn't have thick skull though? There, Jay. That
That could've
stun
been
might
a
have turned into
knockout.
something worse.
That would have been really funny, but Thick Skull makes it more likely to get stunned rather than knocked out. Now, Bark Basham standing up, but he does fail on the Take Roots roll, which means he will not be moving this turn. Now, I have to say, from the commenting perspective here, I think it seems very likely that the Feelin' Froggy team will be scoring a touchdown here. Oh, we got Gandalf the Knob, stunned by Bout a Hop, a War Dancer,
That must be the work of Sauron.
one of the blitzers of the Wood Elf team. Got Block and Dodge, a powerful combination, and Leap.
Let's go, baby! Let's
And there we go, touchdown.
Holy shit!
Sticky Hands Jorko. Just wanted to make sure I said sticky again.
Start.
So whatever the
Better
hell I
get
said the
used
first
to
time.
him. Sticky Hands Jorko is gonna be all over this league.
Ooh,
Hey,
got some-
oh,
got
hey,
some,
oh.
some showboating down on the field by Coach Josh.
Ah,
Ooh,
we'll get him
unfortunately,
We'll get him this one.
that knocked out elf is staying asleep. He failed his wake up roll, which needs a 4 up. 50% chance to wake up. While we're at it, let's read some more names, shall we? Here on the Desolation of Nob, we got Sar Ogre, we got Ogre of Gondor, we got Ogre Thranduil, We got Ogre Norn. I think that's it for the Ogre. Oh no, we got Thorin Ogre Shield, of course. Can't forget.
That doesn't even make sense. He's not shielding himself with an ogre.
Maybe he was. Maybe
The
he
whole
should have
point
been.
is that he had a shield made out of wood.
No, it was made out of oaken. That's why they called him Oaken Shield.
You're
Pay
so
attention. You got Samwise Nobji. We got Gandalf the Knob. Frodo Nobbins. Smeag Nob. We got Boronob. We got Bilbo Nobbins. And of course, in the reserve box, Theoden Knob King. Knob. Oh my god, that's a killer.
Sheila.
But
Sheila
obviously,
Knob.
oh, perfect defense. Feeling
let's
froggy
go.
can be set up in another perfect defense, while the Desolation of
Oh,
Knob must
baby.
remain in their setup. And it looks like he's going to stack players on the side in which the ball is landing. Anyway, let's get that last Noblar name. We got Paranob Took.
Hey, I have a question from the audience.
Audience questions, please, go ahead. Come up to the
Yeah,
commentator's
so,
box. Yeah, sit down over here,
so-
right next to the mic.
So I was wondering if like a goblin was to die or something this season, like next game, would they be able to like buy another goblin to replace him?
That's a very good question. Noblars, because they are such pathetic units, are actually quite cheap to recruit. So, even though they have a very high chance of getting injured here, I don't think Coach Dirk Danger would really care about losing a Noblar or two. In fact, he's got 3 in reserve right now.
Oh, that's
great
pretty
question.
interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back to the game here. Thorin Ogre Shield unfortunately rolled Bonehead, a 1 in 6 chance that instead of doing what their coach asked, they will instead stand around like a drooling idiot, not even having their tackle zone. So honestly, someone like Bauta Hop could just sprint straight through. There's now a gap in the frontline defenses. What will happen? Stay tuned for this exciting turn 2. Oh, here we go. Moving Frodo Nobbins closer to the ball to cover it, I guess in case another Nobbler fails to pick it up. More coverage. It's a good move from Coach Dirk Danger, as it is the ball is in risk of being stolen by the Elves.
Yeah, we know those. We know those elves can be
Hey,
pretty slippery bastards.
whoa. Hold it on the racism there, buddy.
Whoa!
You don't need to hear all that.
Look, I'm not saying I don't like elves, alright? It's just I hate them all and I wish they would all die.
Great.
Well said, Jay.
Oh, and we got a pickup from Boronob.
The one true knob.
The one true knob, some might say. Coach Bacon would say.
Boronob, the guy that died in the first movie.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Ooh, now that is unfortunate.
Smeagnob.
Oh, Smeagnob unfortunately rolled 2 1s on the dodge and the reroll and gets knocked out.
Snake eyes.
Rolled Snake Eyes. An unfortunate roll for Coach Dirk Danger, which causes
Yeah, it could be
a
like that. sometimes.
turnover, making it the turn of Coach Big Goob here. Oh. Moving about to hop closer. Contest that ball carrier. You got Rebetchwolf Froggart, also moving in contest range with some of these Noblars. We got Felrond. Ooh,
This big
unfortunately,
coming.
another roll on the take root roll. Bark bash him. But he does get a push on Ogre Thendril. Which character is that? I can't piece it together.
It's the elf
Rand.
Oh,
Yeah,
so gross and
Randy-
nasty.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's got his team named after elves. He wishes he was like us.
They ain't like us.
Mm.
So Boronob is supposed to be Boromir, correct?
Yep.
Who is Ogremir of Gondor?
Faramir,
Ah, Faramir. That's the one. I
the other
couldn't think of.
brother.
Right, right. I only
Gonna
watched the
leap on
movies
this little
once
dude.
for reference. Oh, here we go. A blitz.
Oh yeah.
Triple dice. But he does have blocks, so the double down will not affect him. Oh, Boronob is stunned. The ball is bouncing. Oh, and the
You
ball...
fools!
Unfortunately, Frodo Nobbins
Unreal.
had a 6+ needed to catch it and rolled a 5. And Gandalf
That
needed
went-
a 4 and rolled a 3. Coming up short, the Noblars.
That went exactly where I would not like it to be.
That's fine. Everything's fine. We're
Desolation
okay.
of Nob. It is now their turn.
I mean,
Yes,
that's not good.
that is true. It could have
Very
scattered to a
unfortunate
better
bounces.
spot for him. But unfortunately, it is a little out of the way.
Quit fooling around, you bonehead.
A chuckle from Coach Bacon here. What could he be planning? Oh, we've got, unfortunately, Snake Eyes on the dice and no rerolls. That will be the end of Coach Bacon's turn. He did roll eels.
Fuck.
That
Let's
is
go.
highly
Who was that?
unfortunate.
Ogre Thrandle? That guy sucks anyway.
Ogre Thendril. Now, don't be fooled, people. This is in no way a game of skill. This is a game of luck and random chance. All of your moves are simply trying to offset the awful luck you will encounter. Another thing to note, all of these Noblars do have sidestep, which means when they get attacked or pushed, Coach Bacon can actually choose where they land. Like right here.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying, huh?
Mm-hmm. Which means he can move into a disadvantageous position. Well, that's not where I thought he was going to go.
Yeah, me neither.
Personally, if I were Coach Bacon, I would have moved in front of the War Dancer to block his path. Another sidestep. He's going to choose to move onto the ball, which will push it around. Which way will it go?
No, he wouldn't do that.
He's already locked it in, I'm afraid. Oh, Gandalf the Knob is knocked out.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Itching jowls.
And the ball unfortunately bounces back. Frodo fails to catch it again, but Sauron does catch it.
What a shocking turn of events.
Indeed. Coach Bacon
Let's
really
jump
needs to get
Frodo
some,
Nobbins.
really needs to get some
Let's
ogres
jump
down
him.
here. Oh my goodness, he's getting a full surround on Frodo Nobbins.
Frodo, put on the ring!
Frodo, put on the ring
Jump.
quick.
The ring would save Frodo here.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, Frodo's party has been caught camping at a spooky plateau. There we go. Some punches from the ogres. Oh, sorry, from the tree to the ogres. Ooh, and that is a stun for Ogremir of Gondor.
Gondor calls for aid! Please help him.
He's simply trying to aid Gondor.
Let's slay a giant.
Big spread in on the ball. Oh,
Damn it.
Josh rolling 2 red dice, which means Coach Bacon can choose which of these 2 to use. Fortunately for Josh, both of those, neither of those were a skull. Truly a risky maneuver, but it seemed to work in the end. Now, back to Coach Bacon with the Desolation of Knob team. How will he get out of this predicament?
Probably by being a really chill guy.
Coach Bacon is not known for being a really chill guy.
I don't know. I've noticed he's quite nonchalant sometimes, actually.
Okay. Coach Josh vouching for Coach Bacon on his nonchalantness. How about we go back to our field reporter, Wyomie? Wyomie's on the scene down there in the blizzard weather. Well, what's going on down there?
The fans are fucking crazy. Dude, this guy said he wanted to kill Knob Goblin.
Oh my god, it sounds like the fans are rabid. Thank you, Wyomie. Continue to quell them. Oh, gonna stand up for Ogre Thandrill. He is back up after his recent stunning.
Casting team, real quick, if I throw teammate, does that count as my blitz action?
I think you might have had to blitz to stand up and throw. I don't know. Do you have the option? You can't blitz. You can't blitz right now because you've already stood up.
No.
So then it
Yeah, but
wouldn't
I can still
use
throw.
your blitz. Yeah, I think it would count as your pass for this turn.
Follow-up question, if I fuck up this throw, does that end my turn?
Yes.
I believe it does. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, you know, you're playing the lotto. You gotta risk it sometimes.
Now 20 seconds on the clock. It seems like Coach Bacon is considering throwing one of his nobblers at the ball carrier. Oh, but instead he moves closer.
Oh my god.
We got 15 seconds on the turn timer.
Oh, we're gonna fuck you up. We're gonna fuck you up.
No, you can't take down
Oh,
Finaleap.
we're
You're
gonna
dreaming,
fuck
little
you
bro.
up.
Go.
You're
Blitz on
right.
Finaleap. Ooh,
Oh.
unfortunately, it is a pushback. And because Finaleap
What
has
the hell are you
dodged-
doing? That was the worst fucking push you could have ever done.
Because I'm gonna do this. Watch this.
Oh my god.
Oh. Unfortunately,
another one.
Ooh, Samwise, unfortunately knocked out.
Yeah, take your ass
after-
back to the garden, boy.
He fails the first dodge and got a free reroll because of his dodge, but then he failed the second one with another one. Now it looks like Sauron still has the ball. Oh, we got a triple dice here. Punching this Frodo Nobbins. Does knock him down.
That frees up the ball for some running.
Mostly. There is still Boro Knob providing a tackle zone in the front. Ooh, and it looks like he is going to get knocked out.
Oh my god, you called it.
Having,
You have to hold the line.
are we having technical difficulties here? It seems the spectating is frozen. There we go. Yeah, Boro Knob is knocked out. Which does free up the path for Sauron.
I'm playing it risky. I'm going for the long haul.
Ooh,
Yeah.
looks like Coach Josh is
yeah.
planning to get some punches in on the Noblars before locking him.
Yeah!
Oh!
Oh my god.
We got our first injury on Bilbo Nobbins. No long-term effect, fortunately. But that will
Uh-oh.
result in some XP for Bautahab.
My thief.
I'm going for the long haul.
Oh? We're looking at a handoff here. Ooh, to Sticky Hands Jorko.
Touchdowns for Sticky Hands Jorko.
Another touchdown.
Huge touchdown for Sticky Hands Jorko.
Not looking good for the Desolation of Knob.
Not looking good at all. 2-0. Oh.
I have another question from the audience.
Get this guy out of here.
Get him out of here.
Oh, we got someone waking up. I'm just kidding, son. I'm just kidding. Oh, we got 2 Noblars woken up. You come back into the box. What's your question?
I was just wondering why these people with 0 points on the board are so worthless. They're trash. Get them out of here.
Hey, get this guy out of
Hey,
here. Hey, get this guy out of here. He's too aggressive.
Hey, you get
Send
free
me the
tickets
sport
to
calls.
my next game.
Go Elves, go! Go Elves, go! Oh, Elves!
He's a dirty elf fucker.
Fucker. What indicates that he fucks elves to you?
It's Wombo.
Well said.
Enough said.
Now, while it may have seemed fruitless to pass the sticky hands Jorko to the untrained eye, the trained eye will notice that every touchdown gives you 3 SPP or star player points. By getting 2 touchdowns, Sticky Hands Jorko will be leveling up by his next match. This was an economical move from Coach Josh. Alright, seems like the elves are set up. Now the Desolation of Nob will be setting up.
Man, we picked a terrible day to play some Blood Bowl.
Indeed.
Oh,
Weather
great.
is fun. Is the kickoff? Oh, there is a riot. Both teams will lose a turn.
Now, I was telling you, Jay, they were getting a little feisty back here in the stands. It seems like it culminated in a riot.
You were not kidding. Unfortunately, because a turn
Get
was
those
lost,
Ogres off the field!
it is that much closer to halftime.
I just saw a Chaos Knight slit the throat of a lizard man. It was crazy.
Shit is too snowy.
Oh, unfortunately, rolled a double down. One of his. Oh my word! We have our first kill.
Elrond!
Delron
Oh my
is
god.
dead from that.
No!
Ladies and
Going
gentlemen,
absolutely berserk, by the way.
we have our
Holy.
first kill of the tournament.
Elrond!
Yo, post it in the newsroom.
Ogremir of Gondor has
You'll
taken
pay for
first
that,
blood.
Overmere, you brute!
Coach Josh swears vengeance for Delron.
Bring ruin upon their houses!
Here comes the swinging from Bark Basham.
Interesting.
Yes, yes. I was also a little curious about that follow.
The follow
he's
is a little interesting.
I think he's trying to get the tackle zone on the next ogre. Got some cogwheels turning for Coach Josh here.
Yeah, if I know one thing about the Elves, commentator Jay, they're quick and they're nifty, right? They can jump and hop and leap, but goddamn are they squishy.
Indeed, indeed. The high
Putting him-
agility provides for good dodge. Oh, looks like we got a foul inbound.
Can't be legal. That can't be legal.
Ooh, Ogumir of Gondor is stunned. And
look
it
out,
seems like
Elrond.
the ref was not looking.
The ref is out here. He's eating an ice cream sandwich on the sideline. I don't think he's looking at the game at all.
He did not even see this blatant this blatant foul in the middle of the match. It seems like Coach Josh is out for blood, maybe. Important to note that Coach Josh did not start with an apothecary, which is why he could not re-roll the death roll on Delrond. But Coach Dirk Danger did start with an apothecary. So any potentially bad injuries, he may want to re-roll. Got a couple of catchers running around the sides into the back line, putting pressure on Coach Bacon. Because if he fails to pick up that ball, these Elves can very easily slip in there, pick it up, and get a touchdown. Due to their high agility and innate dodge skill. However, most of these Elves do have 7 armor, which is relatively on the low side. Obviously, it's not as low as a Noblar at 5. I mean, I think I could sneeze and injure a Noblar. But, for example, Ogres have 9 armor, which makes them very hard to damage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, time's running out. Oh, here comes the leap. Oh, and it is successful. And a dodge. Oh, my word. Oh, but he fails to pick up the ball.
Now we'll see if Bacon's team can punish this maneuver.
Indeed, indeed. We'll see how the Desolation of Nob reacts to this. Leap literally jumping over an ogre, sprinting and dodging, trying to pick up the ball. It all happened so quick.
Oh, what's this clown up to?
Interesting. Got Smeenob running forward to block Fruity Boltassa. Samwise moving in. Try and block these 2 Elves. About a hop and Sticky Hands Jorko.
I see why they hired you, Jay. You pronounced that guy's name perfectly.
Thank you.
You have the Elven accents down very well.
Yeah, I've studied abroad. Or 2. Anyway. Got some more ogres moving in. See, a lot of them are covered by this front line, making it hard for them to move anywhere but forward. Got Sheenob moving in closer. A wraparound from old Frodo here on Aloe Vera Soft Hands. Ogredorn is still not gone. I believe he is one of the last 2 to go. Thorin has not done his turn yet either. Let's see, what is Coach Bacon thinking? 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, we're getting a blitz from Ogredorn.
Oh.
Here he goes into Finaleap. Ooh, unfortunately, both of those will not be anything. Because Finaleap has both block and dodge. Counters those dice rolls. Oh, and here we go. Theoden Knobking picks up the ball. Fortunately, there's nowhere really safe for him to go with said ball. Unless he passed to Smeenob. That would be really funny. 5 seconds on the clock.
Smeenob is not gonna catch that shit.
Oh, and unfortunately we have an ogre swing right at the last minute. Another eels from Coach Bacon. Oh, and Thorin is injured. He will miss next game.
Oh my god!
That is devastating, especially on an ogre for the ogre team. Coach Bacon is considering using his apothecary to potentially re-roll. Here he goes. He uses the apothecary. It looks like it was not a good roll. He will be missing next game. That is very unfortunate for the Desolation of Nob. This truly is the Desolation of Nob.
That was for Delrond!
That was for Delrond.
I'm glad he's dead.
Ooh, we get a little bit of heat coming from Coach Bacon. Seething, one might say. Now, to be fair, that was extremely unlucky for Coach Bacon. Due to the high armor of ogres, you need a 10 or higher on 2d6 in order to injure them. It looks like Coach Josh rolled a 5 and a 6 on that on that armor break roll, and then a 2 5s on the injury roll. And then the casualty roll. I don't actually know how it works, but I could read dice. We're getting a bit of a surround here on Ogrenorn. Potentially Coach Josh just might be thinking of taking him out. Ooh. And a quick dodge by Selrond.
The fans are screaming for blood. Jay here in the stands are screaming for blood and slaughter.
Well, there certainly was some blood, so I don't blame them. See, Theoden is... Ooh, Theoden Knob King knocked out. He is choosing to go closer. Well, it was... Ooh, now that is an unfortunate bounce. Coach Bacon was hoping it would bounce towards one of his characters. But unfortunately, it is instead bouncing closer to his end field, end line. And what's the football term for his side?
Goal.
His goal? I don't think a goal.
End zone.
End zone, that's it. Closer to Bacon's end zone. He's currently taking it in the end zone.
Now, bout a hop. He's looking for a... Oh!
Ooh, that is a dodge that has been re-rolled by his skill.
Oh, my
and there
God.
it goes. A quick slip around. This is what you got to watch out.
Our MVP.
I think you got to watch out for elf teams. They can pull things like this all the time with their high agility and dodge skill.
There's my Eagles.
Coach Bacon wondering why Coach Josh doesn't roll 2 1s like he does. Look like the dead and injured boxes are getting full. Oh, we have a woken Noblar. Help fill out Coach Bacon's team a little bit. All right, well, we have the setup, but it is important to note that there is only one more turn in the half. Dirk Danger will get to go, and then it'll be halftime. We will not be breaking. We will simply go right back to playing. In fact, we're going to do every single match tonight.
Uh-huh.
All right, maybe not that. But we could if we wanted to.
Yeah, we could if everyone was here.
Also, true, we are missing some players in the league. Coach Samwichi is not on the board tonight. Also, Coach Hees did have to step out. He was in the box, but he scurried away.
I forgot there's only one turn.
Mm-hmm. Coach Josh, remembering something I just said aloud.
Nice.
You think I'm listening to you? Yep.
I think
You're right. I'm in the box and you're on the field. You wouldn't be able to listen to me. It's fail RP. Oh, we got a high kick. Any player of the Desolation not in the tackle zone may move to the square where the ball is landed. This could be a potential catch.
Good.
But unfortunately, with only one play...
Stupid bastard! You stupid bastard!
Coach Bacon is not happy with Gandalf the Knob failing his catch.
One turn here, Jay. The only option right now is blood.
Indeed. Here we go. Some swings on the lineman. Fortunately,
No
no
one's way
injury.
to turn
I
stuff.
felt that from here.
Yes, indeed. Let's watch it from this angle.
In and out the linebackers, it looks like overwhelming presence by the Ogres.
Indeed, indeed. Coach Bacon has put all of his heavy hitters right on the line of scrimmage to try and get as much damage done in this last turn before the half. But he is thinking real hard on what to do.
Ooh.
Here we are. We got a swing. That's a hit. Still no injury.
No miracles.
Coach
Sorry, I
Bacon
was just
quoting the announcers
recounting.
in-game, which I have muted because I don't
I
like
was just
competition.
I was recounting the tale of Nurgle.
Let's see, we got a
Look at this
swing.
big
gonna-
dumbass. He's about to
He's
punch
gonna-
a tree.
Is he going to try chopping down the tree? An ogre could do it if anyone could do it.
Ogres have strength 5, but a tree does have strength 6. Getting the assist from his rest of his front line is crucial, which is why he moved that Noblar in.
Now, Jay, how do you see Dirk Danger's team scoring touchdowns here in the next half? How do
In
you
the next
see this
half,
game progressing?
it'll certainly be difficult for Coach Bacon here to get any touchdowns. I think he would need a lot more injuries and knockouts
Fuck
first
you,
before
Sticky Jorko.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
not
Yes, he's-
Sticky Hand
yes, he's
Jorko.
in. Yes, he's in.
Oh,
No, no,
Oh,
no,
oh,
no, no. Sticky Hand Jorko.
we got a swing on the star player there. Sticky Hands Jorko is stunned. Got off easy. Returning to your question, I do think Coach Bacon needs a lot more knockouts and injuries in order to thin the Elven team before his Noblars can get through with a ball anywhere, truly. If it stays matched up like this, I really doubt
Ain't going nowhere.
anything's going to get done here. Oh, we got a pickup from Gandalf just in the nick of time. Said no one.
What's he up to?
Tries to tass it, but unfortunately rolls another one.
Throws it backwards. Interesting.
These guys suck.
Noblars and Goblins, for that matter, are really bad at passing. Their stunty trait gives them a -1 to it. Reminded again of that death. Those injuries.
Elrod.
And the Noblars are back up. And one is in reserves. I don't know why it showed us that.
With a team of 14, he's a little ahead of the competition. He's got a little Noblin to spare.
Indeed. He did stock up on Noblars before this match, which he is using now.
Yeah, look at that. All my linebackers are lined back up. All that swinging for nothing. You ain't big, you ain't bad.
Some trash talking coming out here from Coach Josh.
I feel like I'm going to have to agree with you, Coach Jay. This match is going to need a lot more blood for anything to happen.
Indeed, especially for anything Coach Bacon. Brilliant coaching. Both teams get an extra team reroll. That is great. That puts Coach Bacon at 2. Coach Josh at 1. You do get your rerolls back at the half. It's going to be another 8 turns. Starting off, we're getting some swings on the front line here.
Oh.
Incredible flip. But Gelrond is okay. His coach quotes him as be quote-unquote made of sterner stuff.
Now, there's a little bit of greed going on here with Team Dirk Danger.
Oh,
He's going for the triple dice
Ooh.
over just settling with the double dice.
Perpetual
I can respect
Frogger
it.
is knocked down. Yes, that is true. Also important to note that Coach Dirk Danger did use both of his ogres that were adjacent to the tree man to make those swings. So he will not be able to swing on the tree man unless he blitzes. Personally, I would have used one of the other ogres to swing at the lineman, since the bonus
Obviously,
would be
he's
the
going-
same. But
He's
oh,
going
and
for
here we
an
go. He's going
outlier.
for the ball already.
He's going for an
Oh,
outlier
and
blitz.
Gandalf has
Tree
picked
man.
it up. Is maybe Gandalf the Knob has redeemed himself from his earlier fumbles, trying to get his act together so Coach Bacon doesn't fire him.
Yeah, go ahead and pass it, you little idiot.
Coach Josh goading Coach Bacon into passing the ball.
Oh,
We gotta do it again.
Oh shit! Oh,
my
shit!
Lord, here it comes. Another blitz on Sticky Hands Jorko.
Yeah, take your
Oh,
pick.
doing the double
Oh.
down. Oh, and Sticky Hands Jorko is knocked out from that swing.
Sticky hands,
Now this-
Torco.
this I think is what we were needing to see, Coach Jay. A little more blood, a little more violence.
Yes, the knockouts are good for Coach Bacon as the reduced player count on Coach Josh's team will provide an advantage for him. But also, I think that knockout was actually an advantage for Coach Josh. Now that Sticky Hands Jorko is off the field, he cannot be seriously injured. And he is the one that leveled up, so honestly, it's kind of a safe space for him over there. Oh, we got a hop. About a hop. Did indeed hop. He's going straight for the ball carrier. Oh, ooh, it looks Looks like he's got him with the block. Those war dancers are stern stuff. Gandalf is stunned.
Now this is the problem with not making a cage around the ball as you run it.
Yo! Oh my word, Bout Hop going for it on the ball. Unfortunately,
Come on, Bout Hop. Come on, Bout Hop.
Using his only reroll on it.
Rib.
That's the
I think I
eels.
saw a
That's
rib
the eels
pop
I
out.
like to see. That's the eels right there.
Coach Bacon ecstatic about this double failure.
Brutal.
And it is also important to note that Bout Hop did get stunned from said fall, so he will not be back up next turn.
Now what are we seeing here? Is he going to try to make a move on the tree mate?
It looks like right now he's flanking Fruity Baltossa. Coach Bacon, he's a big thinker, you know? He may have a team
Surely
of
if-
boneheads, but he's a absolute diabolical genius. He's thinking of
Surely
1,000
if
plans
this-
right now.
This all beautiful elven god can't pick up the ball. None of these little abominations that you have can pick it up.
I completely agree with you.
Coach Josh shitting on the Noblars and Coach Bacon agreeing with him. See, one of the strengths of a coach of a team of ogres is that you make sure you're aware that you know that your Noblars are awful. Any coach that thinks their Noblars are even a little bit good are at a disadvantage because they're delusional. Oh my word, he's going... Good God, he's going for the ogre pickup, which will be a 50% chance. Oh! He fails to pick it up, but it does land in a Noblar's hands. Which not
Right into the hands of Paranobtuk.
Paranob took. A fool, some might say. But he does have the ball, so what does that say about him?
He's a fool of a took.
Now, Coach Wyme, you're a little bit of a newcomer in this tournament. In fact, you purchased Blood Bowl just to participate in this tournament. So, could I get your thoughts on what's going on here, on the plans and plays of both players?
So I'm seeing some good plays and some bad plays. No names dropping. But it seems like there's a little bit of non-coverage on one of the teams, allowing the other team, which has high mobility, mind you, to just run around on a whim and a whimsy. I feel like if one of these teams wants to run the ball, they're going to need to lock down those quick little bastards, and really hammer it to them while they run the ball.
Yes, I agree with you there. That definitely the strength of any elven team is their mobility and their agility. Fortunately, a lot of people think just getting an elf in a tackle zone would be enough, but that's simply not the case due to their high agility and to be able to dodge. What you really need to do with elf teams is body block them.
You got to build a cage, baby. You got to build a cage.
Put your guy in a way where the elf has to make multiple dodges to reduce his chance of scurrying through. Now, I do have another thought. Ooh. Looks like we're going on with a double down. Ogre Thandril is stunned by said big tree, and then it is back to the turn.
That might not have been the
Dirk
greatest
Danger.
play.
Coach Josh regretting his choice. Now, Wyman, back to our conversation. There are some thoughts I have on Bacon's team that I'm honestly a little worried to share out loud. I'm afraid it might cause Bacon to do something that would make Coach Josh upset at me for even suggesting.
If you're talking about big fists and violence.
Well, I'm gonna have to say it as a third party here. I just have to share my thoughts on the situation.
Yeah, there it goes.
No,
Eat shit. Yeah, eat shit.
Oh my God! A pass by Ogrenor, unfortunately, does not
Yeah,
stick the
eat
landing. A
Yeah,
reroll,
shit,
it does not stick the landing, and Paranop.
Oh my goodness.
The fool is injured. No long-term effect.
It feels like the Noblars are trying to outmaneuver the Elves, which, in my opinion, is a foolish maneuver.
Indeed, indeed. The thought I was trying to share earlier was this. Noblars are absolute awful units, right? They're basically worthless, and he starts with extra. So, if a Noblar was to, say, get called off the pitch for doing something like fouling, it really wouldn't hurt Bacon in the long run. In fact, they would be probably pretty good units to do such a thing. Because if you lose a Blitzer or an Ogre, that's big. You lose a Noblar, what do you care? You're going to lose them anyway. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is that units like Noblars and Goblins, they're good for fouling because you can live without them. See, that is a disadvantage of the Elf team. He kind of needs all his players, even the linemen, even though they've got a sort of basic, stat line there. He needs those bodies on the field. The passing, the agility for picking up the ball or beating the hell out of these Noblars. Which, speaking of which, he did just try to hit that Noblar and unfortunately failed twice, it looks like. Looks like Samwise Nobji is a little too slippery for him.
A little
and there we go. Oh, and there's the injury.
Samwise.
No long-term effect.
Now, I see where he's just racking up the experience here.
Yes, that is going to be a lot of experience, kind of spread out. Philipppe's at 5 out of 6. He can get an injury or I think a pass gives you 1 SP. That will put him over the threshold. Injury box filling up here.
I'll give you a shot. I'll give you a shot, Ogremir. Go ahead, take your best shot.
Hey, big question for there.
An insane line of events there. Coach Josh, up on his high horse, decides to throw the ball in intercept range of Ogremir of Gondor. Needing a 6 on the die, Ogremir rolls it and intercepts the ball. Now this really puts Coach Josh in a pickle here. Because if a Noblar has the ball, obviously he can just knock it out. But an Ogre with the ball, that's going to be a little bit harder to handle.
God damn it.
Now keep in mind, the Desolation of Nob needs to score 3 goals. Or 3 touchdowns.
Personally, from what I'm seeing, there is no catching up. It's turn 12 of 16. The least... rolling a bonehead on Sarugar. The least Coach Dirk Danger could do here is try to get that touchdown just for the XP.
Also for the goal differential, which can determine ties at the end of the season.
True. He will get some points.
What the hell?
Ogres are not that fast, so it might take him a bit to get down there, and he might get jumped by these slippery elves. Oh. Going on a blitz. Ball carrier's blitzing.
Not Fruity Ball Tosser.
He gets
Fruity
the
Ball Tosser.
knockdown. Ooh! An armor break. But it's not looking like any sort of injury. Oh, it is just a stun. However, he can move a little bit. He's created a sort of semi-box here.
Ogremir doesn't have it in him. I wouldn't even think about it.
He's got to get clear of that last elf.
Indeed, there
He wants
is
to
one
move.
last elf. But there is
but he did.
also the treeman that he's not thinking of. That treeman can just stand up and hit the ball carrier, and that treeman is stronger than an ogre. Oh, we got a little bit of dodge from Boronob there to get out of that Sauron's tackle zone. In order to provide more coverage to the ball carrier. Oh, 4 seconds on the clock, making some quick plays, some dodges.
There we go. That's about what I'm looking for.
Noblar did get knocked out. Knocked out on going for it. Just a reminder for Coach Bacon there that The inclement weather does make going for it more difficult.
If
Unfortunate,
this tree man
truly.
stands up with his elf comrade, he will get double dice.
Well, the elf is covered by the other ogre and a Noblar, so he will not, in fact. Oh, he is taking root, so he's not going anywhere, but that does not prevent him from standing up.
Huh? He can't attack.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Why? Why did fucker ate my blitz, dude? That stupid tree man. Oh
Let's
man.
take a closer look at take root here. And after declaring an action, roll a d6. On a 1, takes root. Oh, we're getting some punching. On shield knob. From Finna Leap. An injury could put him over the level up. Oh, and that is a knockout. Unfortunately, it does not give XP. Anyway, back to take root here. Interesting. There might be some background rules at play or something. But personally, I would have expected the treeman to still be able to swing. Well, what's done is done, and now it does look like his tackle zone will be covering the ball carrier. Ooh, and a slippery dodge from Fruity Ball Tosser. Now covering Smee-Knob. Oh. Unfortunately, no knock on that swing from Sauron to Frodo Nubbins. Ooh!
Oh, he doesn't even have dodge. Ah, I fucked up.
A 1 on the dodge roll from Felron.
Damn.
Now back on the turn of the Desolation of Nob. Oh, we got a swing on the lineman. Will be a knock.
You're gonna see a big hit.
Armor break. But no injury pop up, which means probably a stun. Yeah, there it is. Bacon likes to do a lot of planning. Oh,
No.
Fortunately, a push does not work on a treeman due to his stand firm ability.
Oh.
Oh, and it looks like heartbreakingly
That's incredible.
Coach Bacon
Go to
rolls
the
another
tree man.
snake eyes,
Go to the tree man.
knocking him down and out as the ball lands right next to the treeman.
If that had gone
Treeman.
to the tree man, he's like a thrower. He's good at throwing.
That is true.
I
The
probably
treeman
could
does
have
have strong arm,
off of that.
which adds 1 to the d6 when he passes at any range. Although he does have agility 1, which means picking up the ball is very difficult. I think the passing is more for his throw teammate ability, where he can throw a short unit. Coach Bacon's Ogres also have that, which is how he threw his Noblar.
No rerolls. Any dodge here could be catastrophic. Any
True.
failed dodge could be catastrophic.
There are no rerolls for either team, which is heartbreaking, but that just simply means the coaches don't have to worry. Looks like Treeman gets a good push there on Ogre Thanquil, getting him off of the ball. That means the only thing covering the ball is this Noblar. Oh, which unfortunately does not get knocked. He will jump into the ball, causing it to
Dastardly Frodo
scatter.
Nubbins.
Oh, and right into the hands of Fruity Ball Tosser. Fruity Ball Tosser has already gone this turn, though. So Coach Bacon will get a turn to retaliate, potentially knock the ball from his hands.
About to fell this beast. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Going for the long
Josh,
play.
almost considering beating the shit out of Coach Bacon some more. Changes his mind. Ooh. A reroll dodge from about a hop. Those dodges only let him a free reroll once per turn, so if he tried to dodge again, it would be all or nothing. Although it doesn't seem like he would. And there's the turn. The next turn. Coach Bacon. Why me? You're down on the field. Can you get a quick interview with Coach Josh?
Sure, let me run over there. He's across the field.
Yeah, run through the middle of the field. I think that would be funny.
Ooh, big hit. Coach Josh, how do you feel about this match?
Wake up, Delron.
Oh.
Elevator stop dance.
We got
Oh,
another
geez,
injury.
my
God.
He just lost a player
No
to an
long-term
injury.
effect.
No long-term effect.
But that is
I will never
pretty bad.
financially recover from this game, Mr. Wyman.
Looks like Coach Josh is mourning the loss of his units. Now, while I do believe that injury isn't too bad, it is still a catcher off the field, which could provide a bonus for Coach Bacon here. Plus, XP for Saru Ogre.
Much needed XP.
Indeed, indeed. The injuries have not been plentiful for Coach Bacon, but he has been certainly taking in injuries aplenty. The Nobblers are to be
killed
expected.
one of my guys.
He did kill. That is something Coach Bacon does have over Coach Josh. Is he did get a kill. Oh, bonehead. Really? Bacon finally speaking for the first time in 8 turns. Couldn't help but laugh at the bonehead joke.
What can I do?
Everybody loves the bonehead joke.
Does he go for a triple red dice? This could be the play that makes the game.
That would be absolutely nuts. Nope, again, it's little
No
dodges.
rerolls left. If something happens, it's happening here.
That's true. Bacon does have a catchphrase, and it is, "Do you believe in miracles?" Which he says right before.
He wouldn't try
it's
it.
incredible
Surely he's
luck.
not crazy enough. No, he wouldn't try
Oh
it.
my word! He gets the double push.
Getting the tree man right out of the middle there is not going to happen.
Not
Yeah,
moving.
the tree man won't move because of his take root ability.
Does he do it twice? He's absolutely insane.
He simply feels he has no choice. Oh, but there is a skull, so Josh will pick a skull for him. Oh, and there's going to be a knockout on Fredo Nobbins. My apologies. And he's going to switch
Not
over.
a Gnoblin. He's a Gnoblar.
It's not to Knorf.
Is it Ganata looking good? Back to the turn of Coach Josh. Turn 14, getting close to the end of the game here. But the ball is in Coach Josh's possession.
What I'm seeing here, Coach J, is we got one Noblin, 2 Noblins under dodge protection of a tackle zone. We have 1 elf free to move if he gets a pass.
Mm-hmm.
It's not looking advantageous.
Indeed. Now, Fruity Balltoss does have the pass skill. Perhaps some sort of wild play could be done. But who knows? There is also the XP to think about.
This would be the XP to think about.
It is better to try and pool SPP on a specific player instead of spreading it around. Spreading it around doesn't really do much in this.
Now, here's where I'm going to have to disagree on you. On the first match, I feel like it's better to spread it out +6 on a couple players.
but not to pool entirely.
Well, I didn't mean every skill point on one. I meant at least getting 2 level 2 on multiple people instead of like 2 points on a bunch of people or 3 points.
Did you get the dodge there? Oh my god.
No, he actually didn't dodge. He blitzed, took a swing at that Noblar to knock him out, and then moved, because you can move after blitzing. Here we go, the pass.
Oh my God.
Word!
You're shitting me.
Fruity Ball Tosser rolls 2 1s on the pass.
You know,
That is a
passing in the snow
turnover.
like this is a little bit of a risk, but he took it.
That is true. Mathematically, gameplay-wise, the snow does not affect passing, but it does reduce the ability on quicker short pass. Oh, wait. You can only do quicker short passes because of the blizzard. So that had to have been a short pass. But,
If he pushes him into the ball here,
ooh. Coach Bacon immediately blitzing, but rolling a double down. Quadruple down.
Guess you'll have to take this
Bacon,
L,
I
buddy.
feel the bad luck here. I feel the
He
bad
is,
luck.
You can tell by the pause before
Early.
picking the dice that he is not happy with this outcome. Can we get an interview with Coach Bacon? Can you run down there, get Coach Bacon's
Yeah,
attention?
he's on the other side. I just ran over to.
Did you pray today?
Let me,
Yeah. Can you run over there again?
Coach Bacon, how do you feel about this match? What do you think your odds are getting a touchdown?
You joined at a great time, Sanwichi.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Pray today.
Oh,
You did not pray to Nuffle, did you?
Josh with his new catchphrase,
pray
did you
today?"
pray today? Here comes the pass.
Wow.
The catch.
He's got
Did
the
you
Finally
pray
has
today?
He's got the touchdown.
There it is.
Been away.
The 4th touchdown.
Now raking up 4 SP and a quick little move like that is pretty. It's good for his next matches.
Indeed. Getting a level on the War Dancers will provide a significant advantage for Coach Josh. Only seeing green cheerleaders, you notice that? The joke there, folks, is that Coach Josh is the only one getting touchdown.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Oh, we got a Noblar woken up.
I've got to save this game. Wakes up on the last turn.
That hero Noblar is ready to put it all on the line.
Go bounce. I was just seeing how it was going. Glad to see it's going well.
Yep. Good. That was the entrance and leaving of player Sanwichi. You'll see him later in the tournament.
Coach
One of
Sanwichi.
the,
Coach
he's one of the
Sandwich,
smelly
my
little
apologies.
dwarf players.
No,
He is one of the 2 dwarf teams in this match.
Now, see, I get the thought process here of Coach Josh of lining up his defenders.
Mm-hmm.
But with 1 turn left, would he risk injury where he doesn't need to?
Of course I would.
Honestly, he might be out for blood. The last match of the game is known for incredible amounts of fouling. You can only foul once per turn, of course, but if the game's over, like there's nothing to lose at that point.
Bacon's got to get out of there.
Usually it's not done because it's change of weather, nice. Oh, gentle gust of wind makes the ball scatter 1 extra direction.
Great. Just in time
Yeah.
for the last turn of the game.
Yeah, the weather has cleared up. What a beautiful day. Play some Blood Bowl. Right, it's going to be the turn of Coach Bacon.
Brother Bacon might need to look for some serious bloodletting here.
Indeed. Personally, if I were Coach Bacon, I would look at my ogres that are close to leveling up and try and get the hits with them. So that potentially, if he gets an injury,
We're going to have a...
Oh, and there it is. First roll. A double down will end his final turn of the match.
All right, I'm going to go get in the car. I'm going home.
You get out before the crowd starts rioting, as they're known to do. Just keep any sharp objects away from Coach Bacon.
I would not be looking forward to the post-game conference if I were Coach Bacon.
It's not going to look good.
Oh.
Oh, my word.
Wow.
And Coach Josh comes out with the same thing, ending the game right then and there.
What an Eels way to end the game.
Insane. Oh, and here we have the final stats here. It's looking like the MVPs, which are randomly selected. Delrond, unfortunately, got chosen, which grant 5 XP to a dead player. Wasted. And Smeagnob got the 5 XP for the Desolation of Nob.
Smeagnob.
So this is some incredible stats here, coaches. If you can, co-commentators, if you could look at this here, you would expect the Ogre team to have more armor breaks, but that is in fact not the case. Well, I guess maybe it isn't that insane. The Noblars do have a very low armor value, but still, 18 armor breaks from Elves versus Ogres of 8 armor breaks. It's really just not looking that good. The one interception was really funny, though. We got to give it to Coach Bacon.
I cannot lie, that was pretty funny.
That is it for the first match of the
Condor
Bacon.
showed up.
If we can have a
Blood
little
Bowl.
SPP count going on, can you go to that page?
Of course. Let's go to the SPP. Delrond is at 5. Sticky Hands Jorko at 6, which will be a level up. You got a couple of 2 spread and Finna Leap at 8.
It's
Touchdown and a lot of
ridiculous.
points from injuries, so he will be level 2. The Desolation of Nob, it looks like only the highest, unfortunately, is Smeagnob at 5 because he got selected as MVP.
I see some saving grace here with the 5 to Delrond.
It's seeming like it's going to be a tough second match for Bacon due to the fact that nobody's leveled up and he does have a lot of injuries.
Ooh.
Let's check the dice rolls page here. Stats. Let's check the dice rolls. I like the funny dice rolls. Feeling froggy. It looks like
21 ones.
21 ones is quite numerous. I mean, that is the most common dice he's rolled. It looks like he had about 14 successful dodges, as expected, of an elf team, 77%. Armor, I don't know if that's breaks or saves. Hard to tell. He rolled 5 take roots and failed 3. 62% chance for him to actually move with his tree there. It looks like his worst stat is probably the wake up after KO. Some of those elves were knocked out for most of the game. And I don't care about the rest of these. Let's go over to the Desolation of Nob. Funny enough, his most rolled number is 3s. Not ideal, as most of his actions needed a 4 or higher, but at least it wasn't 1s.
Already recruiting more teammates on.
Oh, we got
Noblar
Wymie.
team.
We got Wymie backstage on the Noblar team. It looks like he's recruiting more Noblars to the cause.
I want my entire team executed.
Coach Bacon not happy about this game.
Really depressing team talk for both teams in the back, losing valuable players to injuries or death. Noblar is being replaced easily and cheaply. They're really not talking too much about the injuries. They just kind of want to play ball, which is it's in good spirits.
Indeed.
Whereas on the elf team, everyone's big depressed. They lost their friend.
They did suffer a death, which will be a shot in the leg for Josh's elf team. But overall, he did score a lot of SPP and might balance things out. Now, I seem to have lost connection to the Blood Bowl servers, so I think that will be the end of our first match. Thank you for joining, and stay tuned for the next match.